There's such a difference between studying life and knowing life. After having a full 20+ year career, plus being a seeker and a student my whole life, I can tell you that you can study life without knowing it at all. Science, for all of its power, is not large enough. It's not a big enough metaphor for life. If science defined our life for us, it would be too small. I think that's important, right? Because if we define life too small, that means we are too small. I believe life is best defined by mystery. I have been exposed to the word mystery for most of my life, but I haven't really understood what that word meant until a few years ago. I always thought that mystery meant that you don't have the answer yet. But I've learned that is mystery with the little m. Mystery with a capital M becomes something so much different. It becomes something that cannot be solved, that can only be lived. Its very nature can never be known or solved. You just have to live it. It's an experience. I know, wait, does that mean life is not a puzzle to be solved? Yes, that is what I'm suggesting. I believe that life is a mystery to be lived. Your ordinary life is full of mystery, but very few of us realize this. Mystery surrounds us every day, but the culture we live in will not accept the unknown. In our culture, we substitute mastery for mystery. Here we master things. We search for control. We need to have this mastered for the life around us. I'm curious to how much of our lives have been impoverished because our dominant way of needing to master. The unknown, we take that as a hit to our incompetence. Are we brave enough to say, I don't know? Or will that bring shame? Can you say, I don't know with curiosity, or perhaps even a venture? Today, when someone says, I don't know, there's this energy around it, a sense of emergency that requires action. We have careers that are built on I don't know, where it's someone's job to make the unknown known as quickly as possible. Recently, I had some medical issues. It's not a big deal, nothing important, but I was sitting with my doctor and he stated to me, this is a mystery. And I had this aha moment as soon as the word left his mouth. I said, oh, I love a mystery. He looked at me with this scowl and said, I do not like mysteries. And I thought to myself, well, of course you don't. It's your job to figure it out. But I knew we were talking about two different things, two different kinds of mysteries. I don't think mystery requires action. I think mystery requires retention. It requires us to listen. And if I sit in that mystery long enough, it opens me to this wisdom that allows me to move on. Mystery is in the shadow of our culture. And confronting our shadows take courage. It requires us to let go of the way we believe the world needs to be. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying to be easy, because it's not. It's stressful. Life isn't always rainbows and butterflies. This has the capacity to bring on fear, but if you can dig a bit deeper to where your courage lies, there is an amazing reward. It can restore your sense of awe and wonder. I get that these are not our typical characteristics. But did you ever notice that the ones who wonder never burn out? Just look at little kids. How many times do you wish you had their energy? Are you brave enough to know less and wonder more? Most of us are coming upon far more mystery than we actually realize. We are distracted and blinded by our judgments. Many are walking around in this low-grade depression. this numbness. We protect ourselves from our actual lives. Knowing life can be terrifying. It is a strong possibility that all of our knowledge is provisional. And in order to know how things are, we might need to suspend our need to understand. What time has taught me is that understanding sometimes has the feel of coming in last in the race. It leaves this energy of disappointment for me. That whatever it was, it's over, and I don't feel any better for it. Without the wonderment of something, it doesn't have much energy to it. In the presence of mystery, life has so many possibilities. It affects me. It changes me. Do you feel that? It gives me the strength, and I feel alive. It offers me questions that have the potential to change my life.